Within roughly a month span from June 8th until July 12th, we had 41 homes go pending. That's gross pendings. Net pendings, it's 33. So we had 8 drop out. Okay. So roughly we can expect around 1/5, around 20% of the homes that go pending. 1 out of 5 will maybe fall out statistically speaking. Let's take a look at the revised net pending chart. So as you can see, we have 33 net pending sales here from week 21, which is June 8th, until this last week, week 25, which is July 12th. Okay. So 33 net. This last week, which is going to be week 25, we had 11 gross pendings. Okay. But 3 of them fell through. So we had 2 in the $2 million range. So anything with a 2 in front of it, and 1 in the $4 million range fall through. So that's 3. And as you can see, we are doing better in the $9 million plus range. So more information on that next week. So out of the 8 net pending sales that we had this last week, half of them have 0 price cuts, 0 history of price reductions. And we're looking as far back as about 8 months. Okay. If it's past 8 months, then we're not really counting that since it's a different time. So we have half that have 0 price cuts. The other half have a history of price reductions. Okay. So 3 of them had only 1 price cut. And then there was one that had the most, which was 5 price cuts. The one with 5 price cuts was also one of the lowest priced homes. It was the second lowest priced home out of that entire group of 8. So the house with 5 price cuts also had the longest days on market out of the group, even though it's one of the lowest priced homes. So from start to finish, from the first day it was listed to the pending date, it took 150 days. So the home is on Avenue de Chemnez here in the Meerlands, okay? So it was initially listed on February 7th, and then it took 5 months to go pending, right? So it went pending on July 7th, and the initial list price was 3.75. Latest list price was 3.249, so that's the price that attracted an offer for them, right? So then it just sold on July 11th for $3.1 million. So that's $650,000 below list price, which is just over 17% down. The house itself is a 1969 4-bed, 3.5-bath on a 0.3-acre lot. It's nice and updated with no views other than neighborhood views. So this is why it's so important to price right from the start, because the home, to be honest, at a $3 million price point shouldn't be sitting on market for 150 days. So thankfully the house sold, which is amazing for them. But as far as the days on market and such, like that's what happens when you overprice your house. Then you have to reduce it so many times, and then you have to sit on market for that long when the home should have sold faster than that if it was priced correctly from the start. So that's why, again, I reiterate, it is so important to price right from the start.